Once there was a young girl named Emma who lived in a bustling town near a vast forest. Emma was known throughout the town for her laziness. While other children played and helped their parents, Emma spent her days lounging in her room, reading comic books and daydreaming. She avoided chores and any kind of work, preferring to live in her own world of imagination. One day, an elderly woman known for her wisdom visited the town, noticed Emma lounging on her porch and called her over. Curious and a little hesitant, Emma approached the woman. Emma, the woman began, "I have a special task for you. Deep in the forest, there is a rare and beautiful flower called the silver bloom. I want you to find it and bring it back to me." Emma looked towards the dense forest and sighed. "That's impossible," she said. "I'm far too lazy to go into the forest." The woman smiled gently. "Ah, but the silver bloom is not just any flower. It grows in a secret glade, which can only be reached by crossing the entire forest. It is a flower of great beauty and magic." Intrigued by the woman's words and the idea of a magical flower, Emma felt a spark of curiosity. Despite her usual laziness, she decided to accept the woman's challenge. The journey into the forest was long and tiring. Emma had never walked so much in her life. As she ventured deeper, she felt her legs ache and her feet sore. The thick trees and tangled underbrush made it difficult to move forward. Several times, she thought about turning back, but the thought of the magical silver bloom kept her going. She began to feel a sense of excitement and adventure that she had never experienced before. As Emma pushed further into the forest, she encountered various obstacles. She had to climb over fallen trees, navigate around thorny bushes, and cross a swift stream. Each challenge tested her resolve, but she persevered, driven by the promise of finding the magical flower. She started to feel a sense of determination and strength that she had never known she possessed. After what felt like an eternity, Emma finally stumbled upon the hidden glade. There, bathed in sunlight filtering through the trees, stood the silver bloom. It was the most beautiful flower she had ever seen, with petals that shimmered like silver. She gently picked the flower, marveling at its beauty and feeling a profound sense of accomplishment. However, Emma quickly realized she had a problem. How was she going to find her way back through the forest and return the flower to the wise woman? For a moment, she considered giving up. The journey back seemed daunting, and her body was already aching from the trek. But then Emma remembered the sense of adventure and pride she had felt during her journey. She knew that she had the strength and determination to make it back. So, with renewed resolve, she began the trek back through the forest. Her muscles ached and her feet throbbed, but she did not give up. She pushed herself to keep going, motivated by the knowledge that she had already overcome her laziness and achieved something remarkable. When Emma finally returned to the town and presented the silver bloom to the wise woman, the woman smiled warmly. "Well done, Emma," she said. "You have learned an important lesson today. Laziness is not something to be accepted or tolerated. It is a challenge to be overcome, a hurdle to be leaped over." Emma nodded, understanding the wisdom of the woman's words. She realized that she had always been capable of great things, but her laziness had held her back. Now, she knew that she had the strength and determination to overcome any obstacle that lay in her path. The lesson from the woman's challenge is that laziness should not be accepted. It is a challenge that must be overcome, a hurdle to be leaped over. When we push ourselves to achieve our goals, even when they seem impossible, we discover a strength and resilience within ourselves that we never knew existed. To overcome laziness, we must challenge ourselves and set ambitious goals. No matter how difficult they may seem, we must push ourselves beyond our limits and persevere. Even when we face setbacks and obstacles, we must also cultivate discipline and consistency in our daily habits and routines. By setting a schedule and sticking to it, we can build good habits that help us stay focused and productive, even when we don't feel like it. Another important aspect of overcoming laziness is to cultivate a growth mindset. This means viewing challenges and failures as opportunities for growth and learning, rather than reasons to give up. By adopting a growth mindset, we can reframe our thinking about failure and use it as a catalyst for improvement and progress. Ultimately, overcoming laziness requires a willingness to step out of our comfort zone and embrace the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. Emma's journey into the forest taught her that with determination, perseverance, and the right mindset, she could achieve great things. And from that day forward, Emma was no longer known as the lazy girl in the town. She had proven to herself and others that she was capable of overcoming any obstacle and achieving her goals.